everyone. Hey, it's Becky from powertoolswiththread.com. That's my blog. Hope you guys are doing well. I've got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today. I have just been so busy. You know, how is it? Everybody, a lot of y'all might make comments and on the Facebook group talking about how on earth did I ever have time to do anything while I was working full time. And man, you are right. I have no idea. Hold on, my phone's going off. I have been working on some super exciting stuff. There is getting ready to be a new thing to hit our embroidery world, and I'm very excited to be a part of that. It is still super secret for today, but in the next day or two, maybe within the week, something big is going to happen. I just can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay. I wanted to thank Maddie Green. Maddie, I got your Christmas card. That was very nice of you. It came all the way from England. And y'all, it went once again to the P.O. box at the post office. The people at the post office refused to read the street address to send it to the UPS store where I keep my post box. So this poor person, who knows how long it had been sitting there before she finally came. It looks like a lady's writing. She finally came and picked it up, and she's looking at it going, this is not me. So she wrote on here, send to, and she scratched out her box and send back, and thank goodness they didn't send it back. But I did get your card finally. Thank you very much. It was very sweet in there. So, and she had good things to say about our Facebook group because we have a lot of nice people in there. All right, what have I been working on? I ordered a Villa Rosa Designs. They do more than just have those little cards, the pattern cards. They sell a load of fabric, and they're very good at putting fabric bundles together or fabric pieces together and selling them as bundles. And that really helps if you want some fabric to make a project, but you're not sure what's going to go with what, especially on the internet. Well, they put them together for you. And they had these bundles of 6. And I got to show you guys. I just love this. I was wanting some blue fabric to make a 6-pack quilt. I have the pattern right here. I had gotten this, where's it at? What did I do with it? I had gotten this 6-pack bundle last year with from 2 Chicks Quilting to make that 6-pack quilt, and I just love it, and I'm going to get to it. And still, I mean, it's on the list. It's in the queue, right? It will not be a UFO. But 2 Chicks Quilting has this 6-pack quilt. It makes a 61 by 76, the go-to quilt. This is it right here. And I will link to it below, and they will be happy to send you one. So anyway, you need 6 1-yard cuts. And Villa Rosa Designs had these bundles in half-yard cuts. And so I just ordered 2 sets, and I made a note in there, and I said, you know, if they're pre-cut, if they're not pre-cut, then go ahead and just cut them in 1-yard chunks. And if they are pre-cut, then I'll take 2 sets. Well, they were not pre-cut. But I got to show you. I got in, it's 2 different lines. I think they're both by Janet Claire, I think. I'm not sure. But the blues by Janet Claire and Jazz It Up a Little. But I got to show you. These are so pretty. Oh my goodness, y'all. So pretty. I just love these. And for those of you who like, look at these. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just a beautiful blue. Look. They're music staffs and notes. Is that the cutest thing? Obviously it's a stripe, but look at these. They're by Moda. This is the blues. Look, they're little notes, music notes. It's a smattering of quarter notes, eighth notes, 16ths, sharps, flats. Look at the selvage. It has a music staff. Isn't that precious? So I thought this would be cute in the squares in the middle. I'm going to put these little spots. And then this is the last one that came. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to get into it. That's going to be my next quilt that I make. I raised my chair. I'm waiting for it to roll out from under me. Whoa. So I'm going to make this. Okay. So also I wanted to share with you when I had gone to Creations quilt store in Kerrville, Texas, I had bought the most beautiful fabric. One of those quilts I just fell in love with, and it is called Cut the Cake Hexies. The pattern is called Cut the Cake Hexies, and the fabric is called Bloomington by, it's a William Morris print. Just love it. I pulled it off the long arm. Show you guys the quilting. I am very, very happy with this. I got it bound. I actually put the binding on the long arm. And then this is the backing that I chose for it. I had to order this from another store somewhere on the internet because I didn't buy the backing at Creations and they didn't have any more of this fabric. But I love it. I think it is just so, I don't know. The word I come up with on this is comfortable. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. It makes a star pattern. I had messed this up because this pattern requires a specific Creative Grids ruler, the 60-degree hexie ruler. I didn't have it. So I'm just cutting away using Missouri Stars hexie ruler, and it didn't work out. I couldn't get the points to come together. Don't know why, but it's fine. My quilty buddy Lisa fixed it for me. I'm gonna fall. Hold on. Oh. I need to lower this chair. I had it up because I was making another video for something. And Lisa and her husband Mike came over the other day. We had steaks on the grill and she brought me my Christmas presents. She made me, you know, these bags are all the rage. And this is like a duck fabric kind of. And I used it to hold my scraps for, oh, I'll get to that in a second. And she also made me, this is from Embroidery Garden, but she made me a little pocket mirror for my purse. How nice. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And it's made out of cork. Beautiful cork. And you can cut the little shapes in it. The pattern has the shapes in it all separate. So thank you, Lisa. You know I love it. And I guess the pattern comes with a little quilted pocket to put it all in. So again, this is from Embroidery Garden. Beautiful, just gorgeous stuff. She's doing great work with that luminaire. So, okay, so my scraps that I was showing you here, these little scraps, these are from the Sweet Pea Dachshund tote bag. We are in the middle right now of making the tote bag. It's a sew along, embroider along that I'm doing. And if you follow the channel, I'm sure you've seen it. And these are the pieces I want to show you guys who aren't watching the embroider along. This is the little dog. Isn't he cute? Look at that. And then this is one of the body pieces. And then there's a couple of plain panels. I'm using that metallic ombre fabric I got. And let's see. We're getting ready to put it all together here. It'll be the last video. Here's the second body panel, and that'll go on the back. And then here's the tail. Isn't that cute? I love it. Just love it. Can't wait to put it together. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to probably put that together, if not today, then tomorrow. All right. So here's a little technical tidbit. Some of you got new computers or are getting new computers and you want to figure out how to move all of your embroidery designs and your quilting designs off of your old computer and onto your new computer. I recommend, I got this at Costco. This is a Western Digital, but you can get these on Amazon. I'll link to it below. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive. This is an external hard drive and it connects with a USB, okay? And all I do is I connect it to the computer that I have, and then I take all of the design files at the top level folder. I don't want to be confusing about that, but all of the files and folders I want to transfer to the new machine, I just drag and drop them onto this external hard drive. And if it takes all night to upload and transfer over, then fine. This also contains all of my backup videos that I have done, all the video files I've made on my channel. Video files are ginormously big, and this is called My Passport, and these 2 terabyte external hard drives, they're less than $100, are great. And that way you've got them, and then I store this in a fireproof safe we have here in the house. And then when I get the new computer, that's what I did to move them to my new one right here. Then I just take this and I drag and drop them all back over. It's really the fastest and most efficient way to do that. If you have a load of files, you can always upload them to a cloud. Either your operating system, whether it's Apple or Windows, will have OneDrive, or the My Drive or iCloud or something like that. You can always do that, upload them to the cloud, and then download them back. You may have external hard drive. You may have a cloud service with, like, if you have Norton 360, that has a cloud service as well for backup. The problem with that for me was those free versions of that are limited in size and cannot handle all of my video files. So I do it this way, and it's just really easier for me. And it's great because sometimes I don't like fiddling around trying to wait for the cloud stuff to download. It's just easier to have it locally right here and move it onto the new machine. Okay, enough tech talk. So I want to tell you guys, one of y'all, Margaret King, is a genius. She is a genius. I was talking about doing I had bought embroidery floss, which I know is a big laugh for me, to do for the sew by row, to do the needles on the sewing machines, and to do the cords on the irons, and the little pins for the pin cushions. Well, I'll tell you what, she said she tries to use embroidery designs in the luminaire to do that. And that got me to thinking, so they have the embroidery guides for all of that stuff. Y'all, I'm going to scan this in on the luminaire, and I'm going to have it create an embroidery file for that. And that way, I can let the embroidery machine do the work. I'm so excited. Margaret, you are a genius. Brilliant, brilliant. So I think that's just wonderful. Speaking of the sew by row, the fabric came in for the sewing machines. And so I have got to get this stuff starched and cut and sewn together. So got to get that taken care of. Okay, also, the Creative Notions box came in. This one did not have the little bag in there. They will have bags coming up in January. So this one, you guys, I just love this one. And those of you that subscribe, I'm sure you loved it too. It is just awesome. So it has in it, it's for new beginnings. I'm going to open up and tear this time. I wanted it nice and pretty to show you guys. But it's about new beginnings. They have the paper in here, new beginnings. And what is included in this one is 8 beautiful fat quarters. So these fat quarters are precious little nursery fabrics. Look, just adorable nursery fabrics to make a baby quilt for new beginnings. How cute. It's blue and pink and green and just as cute as it can be. I think it's adorable. And then it came with the Maker's Planner for 2021. So we've got a new Maker's Planner. I think this is fabulous. I've got several of these now, not this one, and then I've got the one that my buddy Linda gave me. And my whole goal is to get myself way more organized than I am right now, because we've got sew-alongs coming up and embroider-alongs coming up, projects I want to do, and if I'm not careful, I can get overwhelmed. So this is great. So the Maker's Planner came in. And then there is Chenille It, 5/8 inch wide chenille, 20 yards of this. And it is designed to go with the baby fabric, baby quilt fabric. Chenille It, let me hold this up so you can see that. See? For you non-quilting folks, chenille, you know, like a chenille bedspread where it's got the little fuzzies? That's what chenille is. This stuff, you can stitch it down the middle and put it on your project. And it's all cut on the bias. Take it out and show you. So it is a strip that is cut and it's on the bias. So it's got a little stretch to it, okay? And you stitch it down the side, down the center, wherever you want it on your project. And then you can take a brush and you can brush it and it will get really, really fuzzy and it will look like chenille. So that's just really cool. Yeah, it says place the blooming bias strip onto the fabric surface wherever you want a chenille accent. So down the center with a straight stitch, add additional rows in the same manner, completing the design. You can machine wash it, and when you wash it, it will fuzz up completely too. So pretty neat. Alternate method, spray with water, rub with a stiff brush. That's the way I had told y'all. So that's how you use chenille it, and it works really great. You can buy this separately, but they've got it. If you want more of this and you're a subscription member, there is a code in your paper. There is a code where you can get more of this at Creative Notions for 15% off on the website using the code. It's on the back of your paper. You also get a pattern. You can make it. You can make the pattern for this using chenille all around the edges of the outside. Let me take it out of the paper. Hello. Yeah, I know. You can make it. You can make it going all around the outside like this, or you can border your blocks with it like this one. So there's two different options to use the chenille in the pattern that comes with your baby quilt fabric. This is precious, you guys, just precious. You also get the Dottie Sampler Borders and Assembly pattern for putting together all of the blocks from last year's quilt planner, Dottie Sampler quilt. So you got two patterns. That's wonderful. That is just fabulous. I love it. That value total on that was $85.99. So again, if you know we're still in this COVID lockdown thing and we can't go shopping, a lot of us can't go shopping. Fortunately, in my state we can, but it's just so nice to have this come in the mail, and you get to stay safe and you get some fun things to do and whatnot. So let me read you this. The Maker's Planner from 2020 was such a hit, we decided we can make one even more fun. The blocks on the month pages are new and different and will surely challenge us as we plan to do Quilt Along later this year. Fill the pages of your planner with all the fun plans you have for this new year. This month, along with our Maker's Planner, we chose a line of fabric especially for the newest members of our families. Most of us need to have an extra baby quilt already made for a special gift. These cute little lambs and flowers will make any child's dreams be sweet and happy. We have designed a quilt especially for this fabric to include soft and cuddly chenille it. This quilt has no binding, and the addition of chenille it will make the quilt comfy. So, and then they tell you they have it in stock. Okay, there's also a pattern correction in here for the Christmas tree block. So I just want to let you guys know about that. And then of course, there's some sweets. Got some caramels. And then a banana bread recipe. Can never have too many of those. So that's it for the Creative Notions. I really like it. I want to make that baby quilt. That is so cute and it looks pretty simple. And then I want to make that blues 6-pack quilt. So that's all I've got to talk to you about today. I can't wait to share this thing coming out. I think you're going to see it pretty soon. All right, you guys, we will talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.